Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our penultimate Money Made Fun, Money Not Made Not Fun video. And what I wanted to explore this week is money without a story. And what I mean by that is we don't really have any idea what money is, but we have a lot of stories about it. And when I say we don't have any idea, we're going to put that to the test. So you may know exactly what it is without a story, and then that's fine. But it's really hard to see what money is through all the stories that we have culturally, societally, familially, and personally about money. Those of you who are familiar with the work of Byron Katie knows that one of her 4 questions in the work is, who would you be without your story? And in particular, my kind of question for you is twofold this week. One is, who would you be without your story of money? And the second is, what would money be without your story of it? And there's a very particular way I'm going to suggest you play with that, though you may already, just from my asking the questions, have begun to get a bit of a sense of that for yourself. And the first one is to look at, talk about, you can do this with your cat, you can do this with a friend, you can do it with other animals too. I don't want to exclude dogs, fish. I'm just saying it's worth not trying to do it completely in your head. So write it out, speak it out. So talk about money, but talk about it before the because, before the therefore, before the but. So I pick out those 3 words because very often, if you want to know what somebody's thinking about something is, you'll find it after the therefore. Well, money is part of life. Therefore, it's really important and you have to have a lot of it. And if you don't, you're going to struggle, and it breaks up marriages and friendships and businesses, and right? All that stuff after the therefore, that's your thinking, that's your story about money. Before the because. Well, money is important because, and then you've got all your reasons why money is important. Well, money doesn't matter to me, but, and then we're going to find your story, your thinking about money after the but. Now, when you stay before the but, before the therefore, before the because, check to see, are you talking about money, or are you talking about your experience of money, which is still made of thought, because thought creates experience. So try beginning each sentence with, well, my experience of money is that it's difficult. My experience of money is that it's complicated. My experience of money is that it's an issue. And when you've got a list of my experience of money is statements, see if there are any that would be true if you took the my experience of off. So money is difficult. Well, no, my experience of money is difficult. Money is important. My experience of money is important. And one of the ways you can check if it's your experience or if it's true is there anybody that's not their experience of it? And if there is, then it's your experience of it. It's not a truth about it. I mean, the closest thing when I was playing with it, I could get to a statement of fact about money is money is green. And then I went, well, no, that's only actually in America, and that's only paper money. And technically, it's probably not even green. So I found it quite interesting how little I know about money when I'm not in my story, my thinking around money. And again, this is one of the really subtler, to my mind, bits of the Inside Out understanding I talk about in all my books, is that we think thought creates our experience of something that is very real. So it's our point of view about. So, I have thinking about this video, but the video is real. I have thinking about this jumper, but the jumper is real. I have thinking about my dog, but the dog is real. And what's interesting is that when you start to take a closer look, many of the things that we think are real are actually made of thought. And money seems to me to be one of them. And so all of this homework, it's not really a lot of homework. I've made it probably seem more complicated than it is. But just taking the time to explore money, what money is before the but, before the therefore, before the because. But then also, is there anything you know or would say about money, a truth about money, that is true outside of your personal experience? Or the personal experience of a bunch of people. In other words, is there anything objectively true about money? And share what it does for you experientially, what it does for your relationship with money when you take a fresh look at money without your story. Have fun, learn heaps, happy exploring.